Hey lovelies, it's your girl Mila Sanaa and welcome back to my YouTube channel.
I guess I write these songs about you. Do. And I'm having the time of my life. You gotta pay me to care. Yeah, look. And I anticipated this flight, and now I'm up in the air.
So in today's video, I'm going to be addressing everything that's been going on with the riots, protests, and the wrongful murder of George Floyd. So first things first, I want to just tell you guys I'm really just going to be telling you guys what you can do from home to support this movement. In addition to some self-care tips, because as a people, this is a very stressful time for Black people and our advocates. So I just wanted to share some things that I like to do with you guys. So first things first, I want to suggest donations. There's a website called The Cut and Backstage where you can find so many different bail funds for so many different organizations who want to help get people out of prison. And I'll make sure to put that in the description box. But that was thecut.com and backstage.com. And next, I want to suggest that everybody, whenever you see a petition, just sign it. Like, honestly, I understand that some people may not think petitions are effective, but even if you don't think it's effective, what can it hurt for you to sign it and support somebody? Because I want everybody to remember you should always do things for people that you want somebody to do for you. So just sign a petition. Next up, I want everybody to learn their laws, like learn your rights. And that's a really sounds like a dumb thing to be saying in 2020, but a lot of people don't know their rights and don't understand what to do when they're in situations with the police. No, I'm not saying don't be compliant, because as a Black person, when you deal with the police, you need to be moving with a certain level of caution, which is sad, but it's our reality. But you need to make sure you remember everything that happens and make sure that you do nothing out of the ordinary. Like, as far as when they ask you to do things like ID and things like that, because they will try to lie on you. You need to make sure, nah, you're not gonna get me. But yeah. And then you want to make sure that you guys are contacting your state's representatives, because I know it sounds like a lot of busy work emailing and calling these people when they're not going to answer, but you're making their lines busy and you're applying the pressure. Like, people out there on the front line, they're not going to be making calls while they're marching and stuff like that and doing what they need to do. So it's our job as people who are at home right now to reach out, to do everything, to donate, to do everything we can do from home to support them. Even if that means, leaving home sometimes and giving food out, or, donating, like I said earlier, to food organizations, just people who want to help. If you want to help, you can do easily from home by donating, like I said, petitions, calling and demanding accountability from these crooks and these, getting personal, but demanding accountability, emailing. Like on the Instagram the other day, there's this guy in his story, he had an email already written up to the Minneapolis chief of police, and basically you click the link and it automatically became an email. You just put your name in and sent it, which I thought was really dope. So you can do things like that. Like, it's the small things that matter too. It's not just, going outside and protesting. Like, that's a huge part of it, and I definitely think that if you're able-bodied and you can do it, do it. Especially if there's nothing holding you back. Like, don't let pride or anything like that get in the way of something so important. Like, and if you can't do any of the other things, like, share this stuff on Instagram. Like, we're on Instagram 24/7 every day. We can share some nice shoes we like, a funny video. Make sure that you have the same, make sure you're as eager to share this information as you are to share, those shoes or that artist or that cute couple that you like the picture of. Make sure you're sharing this. Like, talk about it. Create a buzz around it. Don't let it die down. Let's stay on their necks. And now I want to tell you guys about a few self-care tips, because this has been a really stressful time for me and my family. I know for lots of Black families all over America. So first things first, what I like to do is just take a break. I'm not saying take a 20-hour break. I'm asking you to take 10 to 15 minutes from your scrolling and, you're reading articles and this information, and just breathe deep, relax your face muscles, and get ready to see the next thing, because you need to keep yourself leveled. Because a lot of this stuff that I've been seeing has been really getting me out of body. Like, it's been really hurting me. Like, and to see it at this rate, it's really painful. So you guys, we definitely need to take time to just relax. I'm not asking you to be in the dark, because in a time like this, it's very, very hard to be okay with being in the dark. So just take a little bit of time a day, or even if it's every 2 days. However, when you feel overwhelmed, you need to take a break. And then also, when you guys are feeling overwhelmed with feelings, make sure you're allowing yourself to feel them. Don't tell yourself, oh, I need to, calm down, get myself together. Not no, but 9 times out of 10, if something like this is working you up, it's because no, this is the right reaction. You should be this upset, and it's okay that you're this upset, and it's right that you're this upset. So make sure that you guys aren't denying yourself any feelings like anger. I'm not gonna say hatred, because that's not becoming. We don't want to be like them. Be better, but make sure you just don't deny yourself feelings. If you want to cry, cry. Because when you deny yourself feelings, all it does is end up hurting you and the people around you who care about you. So don't do that. It's not constructive. Another thing you can do, I like to, when I'm reading all these articles and learning this stuff that's going on, I get really down naturally. And to pick myself back up, I just listen to music. Put Black music only. Dive into Black culture, Black heritage, the things that make us us. Grab it by the horns and look it in the eyes. It's beautiful. For me, it makes me feel like we're beautiful people, we're strong people, we're very resilient. And this is why I'm gonna fight for us. That's what it does for me. And it makes me relax and feel just at home. So I definitely suggest to everybody, when they're feeling overwhelmed and they need a break and they can't take anymore, listen to some dope Black stuff. Watch a dope Black movie. Shop at a dope Black clothing. Do retail therapy, but Black. Do stuff like that. It really feels good. I promise it does. So I highly suggest that everybody do that. Even if it's just simple stuff, like reading a book by Ralph Ellison. It could be anything. And next, I highly suggest that everybody find people to talk to. People who have like mind and people who have different opinions. I'm not saying, no, we're not talking about different opinions, racist opinions. I'm talking about who provide you things that you haven't thought of before, or who give you new ideas about what you can do in a situation. Because if you're just surrounding yourself with the same people who have the same exact thoughts as you do, it's kind of I know. I personally feel talking to I'm in a few group chats not about this, and we've been talking about this whole situation. And it's honestly, it just feels super refreshing to know that everybody's on the same page, but there's so many different, how do I say it? So many different ideas as to how we can get this to become a thing. How we can get racial equality to become a thing. There should not be any systemic racism. Just talk to your people. It doesn't matter what it's about. Talk to your people. This will definitely come up, but if you just talk to them, it feels good. You get some good laughs, and you feel better. Even if you got to go back and read more about the crazy happening. Just talk to them. There's one more thing I want to tell y'all. Last but not least, do not dignify every dummy's comment on the internet at all. Like, these people are literally like, it's almost like bait. The type of stuff they say is so racist and hateful that it's kind of like they want to rile me up. Like, I'm not gonna give them satisfaction. Like, I've seen and especially on Twitter, I've been on Twitter heavy. Like, lately, I can't get off of Twitter. All I do is scroll on Twitter, Instagram, but on Twitter, you see so many out-of-pocket things, like, but you know, you can see those things, but you don't have to acknowledge them. You don't have to give them the power of acknowledgement. Like, when I see stuff like that on my timeline, if it's not somebody, you know, berating whoever posted it, if I just see stuff like that, I block that page. I block whoever, you know, got that information to pop up on my timeline, because I just don't want to see it. I don't want to hear about it. Like, just shut up. Don't talk. Like, I'm putting you on mute. All of y'all, whoever got anything racist and hateful to say, you're on mute indefinitely. Like, don't dignify that with a response. It's like a younger sibling. Like, they want to annoy you. They know they annoy you. They know you want to slap them. But they also know you won't. But what they don't know is you actually will if you keep pushing you hard. If they keep pushing you hard enough. But yeah, they didn't, like, don't acknowledge these people. They just ignorant. I pity them, honestly. Like, how can you be so dumb? Like, how can you literally think that you're better than me? Or how can you literally think that Donald Trump is not racist? You know what? This is all my personal opinion. Like, I feel like, how can you just, that's the thing. How can you be racist? That's it. That's all. I will never understand. If anybody ever tries to explain it to me, I will shut them down because I don't want to understand. But yeah, don't dignify these dummies with responses. And that's my last piece of advice for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. That's all I have to say for now, because who knows what next week will look like. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.